Hey, all you singles out there, I would rather call you independent people who are awesome. um, I am glad to share this wonderful Valentine's Day with you. Whether or not you feel like it's wonderful so far, we will see. However, I wanted to give some encouragement and some empowerment to people out there who may not be attached right now and who may have lots of different feelings about that. So, the first thing I would like to say is I have a few things that I wrote down that I wanted to share from the perspective of being on your own on this day today. Today, I would like you to think of Valentine's Day as today is about self love. Self love and self care, because honestly, we all don't do enough of it. So, today, give yourself a treat. Spoil yourself a little bit. You know, even if you don't have somebody there to buy you flowers, go buy yourself a bouquet of flowers. You're still going to love them, even if they're not from somebody else. You're still going to love the smell of them. You're still going to like looking at them in your home. You're still going to enjoy being able to pick them out and pick out the ones that you really like, not the ones that, oh, that's nice, thanks, that somebody else might give you. So go and get yourself the things that you really would love to have somebody else give you. Why should you have to sacrifice and suffer just because it's not handed to you by somebody else? Really, you're making yourself feel worse. So I encourage you to do self-love and self-care today. Give yourself the permission to take a long bath, to go and veg out on the couch and in your PJs all day watching sappy, chick flicks, whatever makes you happy. Or go get a massage, or go take a stroll around in your neighborhood and enjoy just being outdoors and connecting with nature and so on. Whatever makes you feel loved, do for yourself today, because you deserve to, at the very least, be giving that to yourself. If nobody else is there yet, you gotta start the process and show them what you need for you so that they continue doing what you started. That's the way you should be looking at it today. Second, if you're wanting to be in a partnership, what do you want to do to attract that partnership? There are a lot of people who, are complaining about, oh, well, they just don't understand me, blah, blah, blah. What if it's something that you're actually doing that you could change that would change how that is going? And I'm not saying you got to change for other people. I'm saying, are you repelling something rather than attracting it? Are you pushing it away too much out of insecurity, fear, past issues, past hurts, whatever, keeping it at bay because it's a little scary in reality? Or are you just not giving it the attention that it might need from you in order to really bring in what you are truly looking for? There is something else I'll pull at the end here to kind of amplify that a little bit more, as I will be reading a couple of intuitive card pulls that I did right before this video. The last thing that I wanted to share with all of the independent people out there is, what are you grateful for today? Today is about love. It's about celebrating compassion and empathy and just enjoying other people and enjoying ourselves. What do you have that other people don't have? And can you be grateful for that? Can you focus on that and feel love from that? And if you can't focus on that for yourself, can you bring that to somebody else who might also need it? Because sometimes it actually makes us feel really loved if we can give love to others. Sometimes that's also why people are really feeling bad when they're not in a relationship, is because they have so much love to give other people, they have so much nurturing to give other people, but they don't feel like they have somebody to give it to. There are a lot of people out there you don't have to be in a partnership with in order to give love to them. Whether or not it's smiling at somebody on the street, or it is maybe paying for the coffee ahead of them before they even get to the register so that they get this pay it forward, enjoyable experience where they feel the community is loving them. You never know who might need it. And you might not know if somebody did need it. I know that there are some people out there who said that, they got into moments when they felt so helpless that they didn't want to be here on this earth anymore. And then somebody was nice to them on the street. Somebody looked in their eyes, smiled, and said, "Have a nice day." And it completely changed how they thought about their life and felt like, I'm not actually alone like I thought I was. And that saved their life. So you never know what your heart can give to the world, that you don't have to have a partnership in order to give that, or even to receive it from other people. If you're the one who needs that, put yourself in a position to go and be around people who are giving, who are sharing more love. Go and put yourself out in public to be in, more stores or whatever, where you can bump into people instead of isolating, because isolating is just going to continue the cycle that is going. You can't change what you're not changing. So it is in your hands, but it can be positive. It can be, this is a great day to really celebrate me, and knowing that I can do that. I can make that happen because I can choose to make that happen today. There are people in relationships today that may have a relationship and they may be doing all of the couple things that sound so wonderful. They might actually be miserable on the other side of the table. They might wish that they were in your position. They might be wishing that they didn't have to fear their partner and they're stuck with them. So really, try to think about what you do have versus what other people might envy even in your situation. How many stay-at-home moms, can't even focus on themselves on a day like today because they have to think about all the kids they got to take care of. You might have some freedom that they don't have that they would absolutely be envious of. So, definitely think about what you do have rather than what you don't have, and really allow yourself to treat yourself rather than waiting for somebody else to do it for you. It starts with you. So then the last two things I am going to do is I decided to pull a couple of card decks, from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. And the first, actually, that one was a Law of Attraction one. I'll do that one next. The card that I pulled has a number 4 on it, and it says open up on it. And the inside of it, I would like to read because I feel like it goes right in line with exactly what I was just talking about. So, it says, the key words that are related to this card, and this is a beautiful card actually, the imagery, the colors, purple and red, and look how powerful this lovely woman stands in the middle of this card. There's just so much firm energy planted right in there. The key words for this are withdrawal, blocks, control, and release. And it says, sometimes past sorrows cause you to withdraw, both from your emotions and from other people, as a way of preventing further pain. However, this closing or shutting down prevents a free flow of energy from you and to you, interfering with the ability of the universe to fulfill your desires, which is what I was talking about with are you repelling something? When this card appears, it suggests that you may have blocked or closed off your energy field in some way. Have you let sadness or fear prevent you from moving forward into more satisfying, loving relationships? Release this blocking energy by working with affirmations, prayers, and your spirit guides. The more you open up your energy field, the sooner you will receive what you desire. Also, watch out for the need to control. A lot of people don't realize this. For relationships to thrive, the energy must be free-flowing. Everyone must have the right to self-expression. When you open yourself up, you allow your relationships to grow and evolve. So I hope that kind of spoke to some people that were listening to this, to remind you that sometimes we're not in what we say we want because we're holding ourselves back. Even though we really want something, it's scary to actually go down that road. It's scary to actually let somebody in. And somebody who really is wanting to be that person for you might actually be passed over because you're not in the space to let them in. So pay attention to that and work on getting you to the next spot in which you are truly ready to let them in, because that's when real love will flow in. And then because there's a 4 on this card, I also kind of pay attention to numerology and at least give it some credit. I don't 100% believe in every single intuitive thing. I think everything has, everything has something of value for other people to consider, at least in the whole scheme of, big world perspective. So, angel number 4 represents angels are close to you. If you need advice to feel safe, love, or whatever else, just ask them for help. So just another kind of message from the universe or God or whatever you call your higher power, to remind you that it's there with you. You don't have to feel alone. You don't have to feel like you're being punished or anything like that, because it's not anything like that. It is actually maybe even something teaching you about how to take care of yourself before somebody else jumps in, because then you might just hand them all the power. And if you're not standing in your power, then it's not going to be a very healthy relationship. So I encourage you to be powerful, be empowered, and I can tell you the most attractive thing for anybody is confidence. So if you can be confident, then you're going to attract the right person towards you. And if that's what you're wanting, you can make it happen, but you have to have the right perspective first. Which leads me to my last thing before I stop shooting the video. So this is a Law of Attraction Ask and It Is Given card from the Awakenhcs card deck. And in the front it says, nothing happens without my having invited it. So this goes right in line. When you understand the law of attraction, you are never surprised by what occurs in your experiences. For you understand that through your own thought process, you have invited every bit of it in. Nothing can occur in your life experience without your invitation of it through your thought. So you have the power to either look at this like it's a blessing that I have this time to focus on me, because there might be a time in my life where I can't. Or you can look at it like I'm so miserable and I'm by myself, nobody loves me, which will then create more of that for yourself. So I encourage you to stick to the positive, create the life you want, visualize the life you want, write about it, write it in a journal, write all the things that you're looking forward to coming to you in your life, and you'll make it happen. So on that note, I wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and I really hope that you take some of this information in and really take care of yourself today, because it's all about love. It's not about just love from one person. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.